I need you to close your eyes, by the way. All right, we're recording. And ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the anthem of the United States of America.
Bum 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 Iran. Bum 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 Iran. Bum 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 Iran. Bum 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 Iran. What country's got a feeling really in the center of Iran?
Oh my fucking god.
That's enough of that. So anyway, we're going to war with Iran for some fucking reason. I don't know. Something about a guy called Gog Magog. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's a terrorist. I don't fucking know.
Now in the months since the last episode, a lot has happened. You know, we discovered several things. For example, Tofia Chu embezzled the money. That's to be expected. Nova Online got himself into deep shit by associating himself directly with a Discord server full of child sex abuse material. You would think he wouldn't be this retarded, but then again, his name is wait, is his name Gabe?
Yeah, Gabriel Gage.
I swear to God, anyone named Gabe is like destined to be a pedophile. It's like the most pedo name ever. It's like a black person with like a biblical name like Isaiah or some shit like that. They're just destined to be like really good at like Nintendo games, but I digress. In the days since, we also have had let's see here. Jeffrey Epstein being behind microtransactions. I'm not joking.
Fucking Jeffrey Epstein ruined Call of Duty.
Let's see what else. From Software refused a Bloodborne remaster remake.
I don't even want a fucking remaster or remake. Just put that shit on Xbox. Why is it only on PS4? What the fuck is this logic?
Exclusivity deal.
Why is it only exclusive to the PS4 and not just Sony in general? Like, this is what the fuck?
Because quite frankly, Japanese companies don't exactly have the greatest financial decisions. Have you seen the way Sony operated for years?
You're telling me Concord was a financial mistake?
You're telling me the PS5 Pro wasn't a hunk of shit?
You're telling me the PS5 Pro only costed that much because they had to make up the losses from fucking Concord?
Many such cases. And and before we learn other things, such as, for example, a shit ton of Harvard professors, college professors, etc., being on the files and being buddy buddy with the biggie himself.
I heard about some guy called Lex Werner at like Ohio State. Have you heard about this guy?
Yes.
Or am I mishearing? Because I thought I saw a clip of like some people trying to ask him, "Hey, weren't you at Epstein's Island?" And he tries like to fist fight them in defense.
And another one was Les Wexner, the billionaire that co-founded Bath and Body Works and was involved with Abercrombie and Fitch and Victoria's Secret, was also in the files.
Some guy that owns a company called like Life Touch that helped take photos for school yearbooks.
The whole thing is just a shit show, and here's something that I want the audience to realize. The Epstein files, etc., was not this mastermind 400 IQ plot maneuverability. It was all just blind, simple, ungodly luck. Jeffrey Epstein was typing all this shit on an on an unsecured Gmail. No VPN, no proxy, no Tor, whatever. No free Proton VPN plan. Just pure and simple raw dogging it.
Look, I take this as a golden lesson. If you're a fan of why the fuck is my audio doing that? It's weird. If you're a fan of, say, the Internet Historian, and you see a funny video where they mention NordVPN, you don't need it. The world is yours. I mean, assuming you're Jewish, then the world is literally yours. But more importantly, you can just do whatever the fuck you want. It's like the cops kind of have to hear that you did it for them to give a shit, right? They kind of have to hear about it first.
For example, Nova is quite literally God's greatest gooner, and yet the cops don't do anything about him.
Should we play the video of the guy where like it was talked about? It kind of goes more in depth.
You know what? Let's do that real quick, actually.
It's like a 30-minute video. There's probably a shorter one I could find.
Really? We can't do like a TLDR of the whole situation?
Maybe there is. Maybe there's one already.
There's something so funny about the idea of Nova Online being alt-right.
In the server, I heard some shit like, you know, they're not giving a fuck about verifying if you're a minor, you know, right? But it's like they have to verify your race if you want to be able to say the N-word.
It'd be a big loss for all of us.
Oh my fucking god. Maybe there's a shorter one. Let's see.
There's something so wild about the idea of Nova being younger than me.
I gotta be honest. It goes back to what the fuck was it? He was exposed at 18. Oh man, we gotta fuck. I'm thinking of we gotta look at like the little for big fuck. Let's see. This is gonna be. And what's even funnier is Nova's beefing with a YouTuber even younger than him.
Goodness. I'm not surprised.
I think this guy is 17. I've listened to a good amount of his videos. I think he's doing all right. But it's as you can tell by these thumbnails. I think this is. Oh my god! This is.
God bless Drama Slop. This guy is destined for abuse allegations in 3 years.
Oh no! Please no! Not this man! No, please.
It's a drama YouTuber. They usually always end up being equally as shitty as the people they poke fun at.
Oh no! No, man.
Every user profile.
Okay, what the fuck was it saying was okay, I did watch this. Yeah, this might be more.
Nova Online has opened up yet another predatory Discord server, and it's absolutely disgusting every time he does this type of bullshit. Now, this time, he has a group of supporters backing him and kind of going to bat and going after every single person who calls him out on his shit. And actually, I was wrong in some of the words I just said right there. Nova hasn't just opened up one predatory Discord server, he's opened up many in the past 24 hours. And it's all because Nova and his new little friend group want a place where they can chill out, post CSAM material.
How the fuck does this even happen? I want to know how Nova met these people. Let's wonder how. What was Nova doing that he came across UTTP? People like fucking spamming links to child porn in YouTube comment sections. What the? Did Nova click on one of these links? What the fuck? When go back like a couple years, a couple months, you go to watch like a Penguins Moist Critical YouTube video. You go to the comment section. It's literally everywhere. It's fucking ridiculous. And everyone's like, will someone please get rid of these fuckers? Christ. Like, was Nova watching them was like, damn, this shit really fire as fuck, bro.
I feel like Nova Online would have been Peter Scully's greatest customer at this rate.
Materials threaten the lives of people.
Do
and
I need
try
to
go
tweak the
after
audio, by the
anybody who
way?
dares say a
Nah,
disparaging
you're
word
good.
about Nova. Now,
Okay.
let me tell you how we got to the situation in the first place. Recently, Nova's had a new person in his TikTok comments named Alice, and this Alice girl has just been saying that they're in love with Nova. And if you go to Alice's page, you would see
How
a
is
whole
Nova
fucking
pulling more
shrine
than
to
you?
Nova.
I don't know. I would not want to poll someone like this Alice bitch, because this Alice bitch, I feel like this is Nova's Chris Chan arc. His Alice is Chris's Isabella Loretta Janke. UTTP is Chris's idea, guys, in a nutshell.
I think the idea, guys, might be the single greatest worst thing to happen to Chris internet-wise.
Something about Sonichu being alt-right is the funniest thing ever.
The idea of Sonichu being a groiper is the greatest thought possible.
Okay. Yeah, I think in this video it's mentioned that Nova it might now be actually getting blackmailed.
That's somehow even funnier.
In this girl's room, and she would tell people I'm 18, but also tell other people I'm actually 17. This was something that people kind of saw was going around TikTok and went, that's pretty weird. But then it went really viral. One of Alice's posts got like 300,000 likes. Then people got to know, well, holy shit, this is a really weird fucking person here, because it seems like they're absolutely obsessed with Nova. Now, over the last few weeks, Nova has gotten in contact with this
Neither one of us has read out what is on screen currently. For our viewers who are crippled with blindness, on the screen it shows Nova, and he's standing tall. He's got his arms crossed, wearing the Bioshock 1 sweater, and it says, "My revenge arc is starting. Be prepared to see a new side of me you've never seen."
I feel like killing myself.
Alice person, mainly because
It only
he's a
gets
lonely
worse.
fucker.
It only
He
gets
doesn't get
worse.
attention from anybody, especially minors, which we've known him to do before. And then just the other day, Nova opened up his new Discord, and who was found to be in there? Alice and her whole little group. It's Alice, this guy named Defender, and they're all genuinely just sitting there and saying, Nova, you're so awesome. You're totally not a pedophile. While at the same time, disgusting shit was being posted all around this Discord, like
The
anime
black and white
kids
is
and
so
stuff
stereo.
like that. But no, definitely nothing pedophilic going on up in here with any of these people. And out of all these people, though, this girl Alice seems like the biggest defender of Nova, even going so far as to post a picture looking at the YouTube channel of another YouTuber named Bloodspeth who calls out Nova a lot, and she included a firearm in the picture as a not so thinly veiled threat, which now Alice is going back on and saying, oh, it was never real. None of this stuff is real, apparently. That's what Nova says all the time. Everything's fake. And despite the overwhelming amount of evidence that shows him to be a creep, he'll sit in there with these people and say, I've already debunked everything. Everything is fucking live. It's not. And these people, whether they're fucking with him or not to eventually get one up on him on the end, they're sitting here right now just stroking his ego massively. And originally, I thought these might be buddy trolls, people who were just pulling a long con on Nova, but no. Now with them going after other people, actively calling out Nova, it seems pretty cut and dry that these people actually support him. So you have a pedo who's known to open up predatory Discord servers surrounded by a group of supporters of this pedo in that Discord server. And what do you think's going to happen in there? And I'm not shitting you when I say this. One of the rules they had in their server when you first joined said that if you are somebody who is like a pedo, but you're not like someone who goes after minors, then feel free to talk about your experiences and struggles. What in the fuck were they looking for in this server?
Were they looking for fucking advice? Refinement of like luring kids into a white van? What is the point here? When I can think of a place for that a person is struggling with like thoughts of like molesting kids to like recover on, discord.com is not the fucking place to go to.
I don't think we need to give this message, and I don't know if either one of us is medical doctors or what the actual opinion of the psychiatric field is. But if you're someone that's struggling with thoughts of attacking children, maybe see a doctor.
Why the fuck would you be on Discord discussing this shit?
Exactly. Maybe don't use the internet. Maybe just like move to the woods and maybe don't open up conversations to people with this.
Maybe just like head to a psychiatrist, keep that shit on the wraps, and just do your best.
Maybe try to lose some weight, get some sandwiches from Subway, listen to some Michael Jackson.
Yeah, stop playing GameCube shit. Stop talking about how the Wii U was an underrated era of gaming. Just
What?
I keep
What
seeing
the fuck?
people defend the Wii U
What?
lately.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm just saying defending the Wii U is on par with pedophilia.
I thought you were referring to like some YouTuber that was copying a pedophile that loved the Wii U, but okay, you're throwing me for a fucking loop.
You're welcome. Anyways, let's continue.
Okay.
I guess a better question to ask is who the fuck were they looking for? And the answer is just as gross as you might imagine. Of course, there were minors found in this server, and Nova, as you can imagine, is not taking it serious at all. As a matter of fact, he's over on TikTok right now drinking orange soda and going, well, nobody's gonna care. I'm just gonna post more food reviews. That's that. And do you want to know something else that's just absolutely insane? I'm only giving you guys like the cliff notes here. This is a lot more dark than you'd even fucking imagine. Chin Universe did a whole video on this that I'll have linked down in the description below, which does a much better job telling you about the situation. But this isn't even what I initially planned this video to be about. A few weeks ago, Nova decided to falsely use the copyright system here on YouTube to try to take down Chin Universe's channel. Something that really, considering what he's doing now, doesn't seem like it seems tame by comparison, right? But as someone who's a creator, it's something you should know to always never fucking do it. But Nova went ahead and did it anyway, and a lot of people expect that Alice had a hand in that too, and thankfully, YouTube sided with Chin Universe.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm better off not being here. I've been quietly suffering for so long, and I normally can take it, but this time I can't.
We're like 5 weeks away from Nova Online beginning a Christianity grift.
He was already. I think he stopped being a Christian. He already wanted to be. He was already going. He was banned from his church when he was 18 for the original phone calls where he sung "Twinkle Twinkle Little Star."
You know things are bad if even a Protestant church doesn't want a pedophile in its midst.
What baffled me more, all right, is when people sent like Mormon missionaries to Nova's house a year or two ago, and Nova would post a video like, guys, I think this is really going to bring me back to Christianity. And then it's like the next day, guys, I just found out how the Mormon people feel about the LGBTQ community. I can't approve of this. And it's like,
You're
Nova,
fucking Christian.
all Christianity is against homosexuality. What the fuck are you on about? What? Why is this even a hang up for you? Aren't you straight? Wait, no, I gotta. Oh yeah. Apparently I was wrong. Nova isn't entirely straight. So honestly was the biggest surprise to me. Yeah, I have a screenshot of it on my phone from one of these videos, and it was a Discord message from Alice, and it said femboys are so fucking hot, and Nova replied with this. So I guess Nova's into femboys. I guess this is why it's such a big deal for him. I guess. I mean, I won't judge, but I'm like, I feel like we should have heard about this way like long ago. We should have heard something about this. Nova not being straight is the most confusing thing to me, which is one of the funniest fucking things. Veli, are you dead?
I wish. God, do not strike me down. I don't mean that, but it's bringing me there.
Oh yeah.
YouTube took him off when they realized that these flags Nova was putting on there were all fraudulent. And he did this simply because he doesn't like the fact that Chin Universe now has more subscribers than him, and he doesn't like the fact that Chin Universe calls him out for being a pedo. So how does Nova react to not being allowed to break the law? Well, with this post you see on screen right now. Oh my god, I just need a fucking break. My mental fucking health is shot. I feel like I don't want to be here anymore. It's always this bullshit. And guess what? Just as I'm making this video, he did it again about the server. Put up a post saying, fuck my life. I'm not going to be here much longer. Like, dude, stop. Stop doing this shit every time you get called out for doing something fucked up. People's mental health is a serious thing, Nova, and as someone who claims to be a mental health advocate, I think you know that, but clearly you don't. And you try to use problems that people go through every day to try to just shield yourself from shit. There are people who have friends, family, who've gone through shit and have actively done that, and you're spitting on their remembrance because you got called out for being a pedophile and you don't want to deal with it. Luckily, Chin Universe's channel is back and it's in good standing with YouTube now, but Nova, of course, treated this like it was some grave injustice done upon him. Like, you actively went after this guy. You filed false copyright strikes, which could get you sued. But of course, it's everyone else's fault and never Nova's. And do you want to...
I would love to see Nova in a courtroom.
I would love to see him in his little fucking Mario tie and everything.
His what? His Mario tie?
I keep imagining like Nova having like dressing like Anthony Birch at his wedding, like for a court appearance.
Oh my fucking... My life is like a video game, trying hard to beat the stage. All along, I'm still collecting coins.
Alice took the Switch too.
Oh my fucking god! God damn it! I lost the child porn in the divorce.
God damn it, man!
Life. She took my fucking Sailor Moon outfit. God damn it! I like picturing Nova as like a depressed, deadbeat, divorced dude in like his 40s that has to move into some like depressingly small apartment in the city because she took the house.
You know another reason why Nova has been trying to silence people? Because recently, the dude I mentioned a little while ago, Bloodspeth, released something called the Nova Files, which are full videos of Nova's like initial time getting caught for being a pedo. It's him in his diaper with his pacifier, being talked to by like someone he thought was a minor, and in one of the creepiest things you'll ever see, Nova is responding to this person and he's talking like a baby, pretending that this minor is his mother.
So, for some additional context, apparently the call between Nova and this 14-year-old back when he was 18, and he did Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, that was only like a snippet that was released. But now I think this girl is turned 18, and that's why all of it's out now. And they had this other female YouTuber dub over her lines, so that way her voice isn't in it as much, her actual voice. So we're getting like the full special, all the degeneracy. The
You know, I really thank God that you paused in this moment because I was really bracing for the impact that Nova Online participating in ABDL.
Wait, what does that stand for? Adult baby diaper lover? Is that it?
Let me, if I look it up, I feel like I'm gonna be on a watch list.
No, don't look it up. Don't look it up. That's probably the fucking name. That's gotta be.
Um, as a side note, before we continue the video, when I was in high school, I used to scout. I used to like go. There was a hashtag for that kind of community, like before the
What?
pandemic, like on Instagram. And so what I would do with me and a few people, if with me and a few people that I was talking to back in high school, right? Like boys my age, we used to
Uh
go on there and we used to bully the shit out of the people that would post on it.
huh.
And to make it worse, it ranged from like minors and shit, which is bad enough because those are some really fucking predatory communities.
I'm not surprised.
And then you have like grown adults doing this shit, and I'm just here like, what is a therapist too much for you?
I I've had this theory with no. I think I have an explanation for this kind of person. I think I kind of talked about it a little while ago because I was fuck, what was I thinking about? It was like a fuck. I don't. The idea of like what is a dream girl to an incel or a chud, and this is tangentially related, but I think for Nova, he wants two very opposing, contradictory things, and I think I understand what Nova is actually looking for and why he wants it. One, he feels small. He feels weak. He feels pathetic. He wants to be a big man. He wants to be respected. He wants a woman that will respect him and look up to him, right? But he's broke. He's unemployed. He keeps getting fired. He's an internet degenerate. He can't drive. He doesn't have a driver's license. He's a fucking failure. No normal woman his age would ever like look up to him. It would be him looking up to her. And Nova doesn't want that. But at the same time, he wants to feel loved. He wants to feel cherished. He wants to feel like a kid again. He wants to go back to when his life was simple. Which is more of like he's looking for like a motherly figure. He's looking for a combination of like a doting mother and a bitch he can fuck. And I think with a lot of people, psychologically speaking, that's what they're looking for. And I think that's why the whole world has gotten so much worse because they can't understand, because they're in denial that they want these two things that are in complete and total contradiction of each other.
Which really has me beg the question, why not date like a woman that's like 2, 3 decades older than you? Why go for a 14-year-old?
Well, I think to answer that question, because what kind of hot MILF cougar looking for a sugar baby would want to fuck Nova? There's your answer.
The face I made is like that one gif of that one NBA guy sitting down, just like nodding and then just like nodding in agreement. I had to like think for a second there.
Hey, look, we'd all want to, tap some nice MILF ass. Look, let's be fucking real here, folks, and get some cash money. Oh, hell yeah. But realistically speaking, almost none of us are fit enough for it or like sociable enough for it. Let's be real here, folks. We're all a bunch of fucking chuds, especially in this audience.
Exactly. Our audience of like 3 people.
Yeah, our audience of like whoever the fuck comes across these videos. If you're watching this right now and you're this deep into it, why don't you just watch like go watch Smiling Friends, because that's ending. That'll be a better use of your time. You can catch up on it maybe. I don't fucking know.
You could, I don't know, you could do much of anything with yourself. You could be like reading Lord of the Rings. You
Okay, well
could
no,
be.
that is a worse use of your time. Stop right there. Fuck no. No.
What's wrong with Lord of
Read
the Rings there, Mock?
I am going to slander J.R. Tolkien. Okay, I do not care that you suffered in World War One. This is too long. Get to the point. All right, I'm getting sick of this story. I do not care.
The book was supposed to be like one massive book, but the publisher was like, "What the fuck? Just split this in 3."
Yeah. See, I think that's kind of a sign that Tolkien, just Christ, motherfucker, just can we cut some shit out? Fuck.
Are you implying you don't want the backstory of everything?
No.
What
No,
chud nonsense is this?
Do we look if I'm watching a fucking movie, right? And let's say it's Friday the 13th. I don't need to hear that Jason, he drowned in a lake because the camp counselor were fucking, then his mom started killing them, and then he came back. I don't need to hear that. Every single time you make a sequel, just be like, oh shit, there's a crazy guy killing. Who is he? I don't know, some fuck named Jason. Let's go.
Oh, some fuck named Jason. Let's go. and then you start running.
Yeah, that's how I would make a scary movie. Oh my god, this is a great idea for a bit. Have you seen the trailers for Scary Movie 6 coming out?
No, I have not.
Oh boy. We might have to look at that after this.
Oh god.
My goat's coming back.
This is really fucking weird.
You have mocha and moonshine?
Yeah, it is. I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw this, I was very disturbed.
Are those little bears? That's really cute. Oh, that's cute.
Where did he get that?
Anything else?
Okay, well, since we're not watching the Nova file videos, I do have to explain this more to you. Where did Nova get the Sailor Moon outfit originally? It's not something I thought too much about initially, because he showed him in his normal TikTok videos where he did a meme where like he was eating some chicken. He's like, "Ooh, this chicken's really spicy. Let me take my jacket off," and then he's wearing the Sailor Moon outfit. In Bloodsport videos where he's talking about the Nova files, he talks about the website Little for Big, something that Nova shops on frequently and mentions in these calls where he's buying his adult diapers, where he's buying his pacifiers, where I think he's buying his cock cages. I don't remember. And it's where he got the Sailor Moon outfit, which made me laugh really, really, really hard when it showed that the sizes of the Sailor Moon outfit went up to 4XL, and Nova's still stretching that fucker out somehow.
Okay.
And so this whole time, Nova's been flashing like sex gear on his TikTok at the start of 18. It's just great. Just fucking great. How did he get into this?
What must have went? What have you watched? Like what? Why?
I've had a hypothesis about Nova.
He was molested as a kid. Continue the video.
Okay. What?
Do you want to talk about?
Is there anything else you want to talk about?
That lady's a fucking trooper.
I'm not really sure.
The poor girl.
I think you do really cute, Uwu.
Oh god.
I've been making videos on this.
There might have been a bottle of Fireball by that tablet. Just drinking to get through this shit.
Channel for 4 years now, and in all my time of all the shit we've covered, that may be the worst thing I've ever seen. Now, those clips are from a few years back. As I mentioned, that's when Nova initially got called out for all
God, his hair's so fucked.
You have only ever seen.
Is he balding?
Yes, he is.
Because I've noticed that the top of his head, and Pete, they've mentioned this. You know, I never think about this. I see my dad, and he's got this big old bald spot on his head, obviously balding. and he's in his 40s now, so that's expected. And sometimes I think, oh man, when is my hair gonna go? Oh man, that's gonna suck. Well, at least I lived a good fight. It's so weird to see someone else's hair younger than me, like, thinning out. It's kind of fucking with me.
I always thought you were just bald from birth for some reason.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I was bald from birth. Really? Do you have any more enlightening comments? Wow,
I
all
mean, to
these
be fair,
babies
you don't
are
really talk
bald.
like someone that has hair. You kind of talk like a young Benson from Regular Show.
Oh no. Oh man. Mordecai and Rigby. Ah, fuck. Mordecai and Rigby, you're going to the big gay Tamardi tonight. Now be here and be queer at 8 o'clock sharp.
You fucking chuds are gonna get blacked whether you like it or not. Now be here and queer at 8 o'clock sharp.
I love how we're not quoting actual Adventure Time. We're quoting fucking Kola's.
That's Regular Show, you fucking retard.
Wait, what did I say?
Adventure Time. They ain't even in the same ballpark.
What? Oh man. Oh god damn it.
Great job, dude. Way to go for way to go.
Oh god
pieces,
damn
and
it.
the full video of that shit is out there. That's why I think Nova was really looking to take down channels. He just didn't want anyone who was covering this to cover it. And then do you know what Nova did next? Just
God
a few
damn,
hours
can this
before
man
recording this
shower?
video, Nova put up a
His
community
bald
post over on
spots
his
in the
YouTube channel.
front.
That's his YouTube channel that he says is going to get a play button one day because the content on there is just
Flipping
gonna be
that
so
hair
good.
won't do you any
There's
good.
no-
Jesus Christ.
You know what's going to really help push Nova into YouTube stardom?
I want
Posting
him
a
to cut it
fake
short.
dox of a person he thinks is Bloodspeth. He's trying.
Nova trying to dox a 17-year-old to intimidate them. Folks, let's just think about this. Nova dox some random fucking person with a Rick and Morty baseball shirt.
Even when he's like a fucking degenerate, he fucks it up.
Yeah.
To go after just about anybody who will call him out on the shit he's doing, and posts like this just show that. Nova doesn't give a fuck who you are. If someone comes to him saying, look, I got this person's information, he will gleefully jump on it and then try to post it here as an own. But while Nova was in this creepy server, well, he was the owner of it, but he was in voice calls with people, especially that girl Alice, and Alice would show that she would be on one-on-one calls with Nova and rocking him to sleep. After watching the videos we just watched, it's clear Nova just wants any woman he can find to do this for him. But like, these aren't just people Nova invited into his server and then didn't interact with them or anything. He's freely in calls with them, trying to find people's doxes, sending really fucking gross material back and forth to each other. And if it couldn't get any more gross, myself and Kiwi were doing Too High for Stupid the other night, and we covered this. And after the show, Alice and a bunch of other these weirdos decided that they would start spamming Kiwi and anyone who talked about this on Twitter with a bunch of like pictures of bloody underwear and shit like that. You see, it seems like these people are in a community where they just try to, if anyone speaks out against them, spam, send them gross shit, then we can pat ourselves on the back and say we won. All of these pictures are being sent by Twitter accounts with like no followers that were made a month ago or maybe even a few weeks ago. And you can tell it's the same 3 or 4 people just trying to make it seem like they have strength in numbers here. A lot of communities online do this whenever they're called out for shit. And then after this, because of course the story just keeps getting more and more fucking ridiculous, Nova decided to freely post the link to his Discord server on his TikTok page for his 300,000 followers to see. And then after that, Nova started posting messages speaking backwards. And if you could decipher,
I'm being blackmailed. Please leave. I was forced to do this against my will.
We're all going to hell.
Who the fuck is Nova fucking with? Jesus. Motherfucker is literally fucking with like the devil here, and it's holy shit. How did he get wrapped up in this?
For what he was saying here, he was saying, guys, I'm being fucking blackmailed. I have to do this. No, bullshit. Bullshit. The heat got too heavy for Nova, and now he's trying to distance himself from these people that he was so happy to have on his side at first, but now thinks, oh, it's too much. They're getting called out. I have to cut ties with them because I have a bustling TikTok career. I can. Like, what are you doing? You are a part of these people, Nova. You don't get to sit here now and act like you had nothing to do with any of this. And as I mentioned earlier on in the video, he is sitting on TikTok posting stories of him just drinking Fanta. Like he's acting like none of this ever happened. Nobody cares. We're just moving on. He does this every time he gets called out on his shit. As people were finding out more about this group that Nova got himself involved.
They're horrible people known for having cheese pizza, and they're the ones trying to blackmail me. Now, admittedly, I thought they meant actual pizza, and I was fucking hungry.
I think God has abandoned us.
I think he's actually being blackmailed. I'm starting to think that might be what's going on here. Like, that might be the explanation. I think these people sent something to Nova, or he's on call and he was doing something much worse, and that's what they're using against him. That's my hunch. I feel like he wouldn't be saying something like this unless he didn't have to.
Involved with, the name UTTP kept coming up, and every now and again I'll see people in comment sections going, oh, I've heard about them before. And Nova's saying now that these people are bad. They're involved with cheese pizza, if you know what he's saying there, and they're blackmailing him now. So I'm reading this message right now, and it's like, yeah, Nova, you're right. They are horrible people. And if they're known for having cheese pizza, why didn't you cut ties with them beforehand? Why did you wait until this got revealed on like everyone on the internet knows about it now? Now it's time for you to say, oh, I can't do this anymore. You should have done that the second you realized these were fucked up people. But instead, no, you decided to hang around them for weeks and go, well, these are people who actually like me and they're on my side. So no matter what they do, you were going to stay cool with them until people called you out. And now you're trying to run away and cut ties. There were other rules in this server too. One of which being, we don't want political talk, which is completely fine. I don't like political talk here on my channel or nothing. But then after saying that, it's also added that there will be no criticism of Jeffrey Epstein. Are you?
What?
Is Nova fucking with like Israeli child pornographers? Like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm not gonna lie. I was only just doing 1,000-yard stare, and then the whole no Kristen and Jeffrey Epstein kind of just like took me out of it.
Yeah, it just whipped you back into attention. Like, wait, excuse me? Why the fuck is that a rule? Why is that? Why?
It should be like permitted.
It should be mandatory. Every day you must say your anti-Epstein prayer.
Every day you should pray to God and question why, and God said he couldn't just have fucked Ghislaine or something.
She had nice tits, exactly. What the fuck?
And her dad was like the most Mossad billionaire possible.
I think what happened was that Mossad killed Ghislaine's dad because he tried to turn his back on them and blackmail Mossad. If I heard right, like that's what he tried to do.
He's an idiot.
I don't like Mossad, but I have to agree that probably was not the smartest play.
What is wrong with you people? So I let about a day go by before I came back to recording this video, and of course I went and checked on Nova's TikTok, and guess what? He's a sad boy, as he puts it himself. So what's he gonna do to cheer himself up? Eat Arby's, of course, because fuck acknowledging all this shit that's going on.
Fuck.
Let's just eat beef and cheddars and hope that everyone forgets yet again.
I'm sad right now. And what's the best way to cheer me up? With food.
At least it's being honest. At least it's being honest.
So, basically, I'm going to see if it's worth it to just stick with an Arby's classic sandwich or get the upcharge for a premium one. This is classic beef and cheddar versus smokehouse brisket. Starting with the beef and cheddar, and it looks like they skimped on the roast beef. Screw you, Coeur d'Alene Arby's. Exclusive property of
This roast beef loving chome.
on TikTok and YouTube. Still tastes good though. The red ranch on this sandwich is garbage. I never liked it. And I keep forgetting to ask him to take it off. But besides that, it's good. I just prefer the classic roast beef over the beef and cheddar.
And when he's not trying to just pretend nothing happened, he's also posting like sympathy baiting things yet again, including this post right at the height of all this shit going on, talking about how sad he is and how the weight loss thing won't be happening on February 28th, which, by the way.
So, for context, last February, Nova made a weight loss goal that he would lose weight by this year's February, some other day. I don't know. I think it's already past that. And 2 months ago, he was ballooned up to more weight than ever. But then he dropped like 90 pounds in like 2 months. And people were like, oh my God, is he dying? Is this diabetes? Does he have AIDS? Meth? Is this Ozempic? We still don't know.
I like to imagine that like Nova just like shit himself severely the whole time.
He would have to be. Fuck. He's not posting workout videos. He stopped posting those months and months and months ago now. And within like 2 months, he dropped like 70, 90 pounds, somewhere between there, right? That's not possible without like something really fucked up happening. And there was blood on his wall. People thought it was boogers. Maybe it was poop on the wall. Maybe it was crushed bed bugs. They don't know. He had these weird scabs on his arms. People kept mentioning. People felt like maybe he's pricking himself with an Ozempic thing, but he's not doing it right. So he's like maybe infecting them. I don't fucking know. But he might be gaining weight again. Maybe it was Ozempic and he ran out of money.
Is today this video comes out. And here is genuinely what I think is going on here. It's obvious Nova has lost weight. Now, we've been talking about it for quite a while. I don't know how he's doing it. He hasn't cleaned up his diet. He's not working out. It seems like he might be on some type of medicine or he might be sick or something. Who knows? But now, maybe over the last few weeks or something, Nova's been eating a lot more again. And I wonder if since the last time he did his weight update, he put on more weight again and doesn't want to show people that he's ballooning up so quickly after losing the weight. So due to his mental health being the worst it's ever been, fuck off with that. But yeah, because of that, he can't do the weight loss update. Now, your mental health being the worst it's ever been, dude, like you get caught for doing some creepy shit and then you say this like, oh, my mental health can't take it. Why do you put children at risk and then try to victimize yourself? My mental health being the worst it's ever been. Nova, your actions are the worst they've ever been. Years go by and people think, oh, I wonder if this dude's gonna still keep up doing this predator shit. This is why people want you in jail so much. And if you were curious about it, yes, people are rightfully reporting Nova to the proper authorities for this stuff. And how's he reacting? By sending more messages into his friends on Discord saying, I'm so fucking scared right now. I've never been so scared. Like, Nova, your actions are what put you in this position. If you just weren't being a creep, you wouldn't have to worry about the consequences that come with it. You know how I mentioned in the beginning that Nova has not opened up just one server, but opened up many? Well, they're now afraid, Nova and his little gaggle of friends, to open up another Discord server, I guess. So they're saying they're going to move to Telegram. I've never heard one positive.
Wait, did you see his arm there?
Yeah.
Yeah, does that look fucked up to you or not? Like, I don't know.
A little.
Yeah, it's just odd. Because I don't want Nova to die from diabetes going unchecked. As much as I don't like him, I prefer all these problems be resolved legally with the law, not from like an intervention from God himself. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Although that would be kind of funny to hear like Nova is in a diabetic coma. The cops looked through his phone and, well, the second he wakes up, he's going to jail.
But it'd also be like kind of funny if like I wake up one day like after only getting like a few hours of sleep, and I open Instagram and I see a meme that's like Tentacion and Nova online.
Oh my fucking God. You sent that to me earlier of just like the Ayatollah.
How was that like to see?
I'm just like, why the fuck are we attacking Iran? What do they have? Why should we care? What the fuck is this even about? What the fuck is the logic here? Why are we going back to like being worse than George Bush? What the fuck?
Speaking of which, we will have to get into Iran after the Nova video.
Thing about Telegram, and especially
I have a
over
lot
there
to
and a group
say.
of people who are a lot like
Oh, boy.
like-minded like him. A whole bunch of predators are going over there. It just sounds like an absolute problem. But of course, what's Nova doing? More TikToks and shit. Put up another one where he asks some group, I guess a band or maybe a YouTuber he likes, hey, can you please make a thong about my French onion soup meme because I don't like that my trolls get to use it. It's really like that's in your mind. That's what you need to do right now is try to stick it to the trolls again. Try to get a meme song created right now. Anything to sweep shit under the rug even more. That's what Nova's going to do next. And if you notice like a lot of spam in the comments under this video, which I imagine is going to come because Nova's group isn't going to like this video, just know those are the people. And it's just so gross, man. The fact that this is happening again. But luckily, people, as I said, have been contacting the authorities and letting them know what Nova's doing in here. And he's crying about it and acting like he's the victim. And of course, he's crying to these same creeps that he's now trying to claim aren't his friends or anything like that. And come on, it's Nova. We all know how desperate he is to at least have people think he has friends. He constantly does these TikTok videos where he'll have shit come to his house, like not TikTok, DoorDash orders or orders of fucking Pokemon cards, and he'll claim that one of his fans bought it for him. But no, it's you buying it for yourself because nobody is going to spend any of their money on some chome. And then he'll make a TikTok acting like it's real.
I've got mail. I've got mail. So I just got an email from Amazon saying that a package that I didn't order was delivered. So let's open this up and see what I got sent. Okay, we got something in wrapping paper.
Wait, I want to pause on his hair.
So let's open this up and see what I got sent. Okay, we got...
Oh, that motherfucker is balding.
He is balding, bro. This don't look good.
It's time to. He wouldn't look good bald either.
Yeah.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
He's basically trying to do like a comb over without it looking like a comb over is what I'm getting from this. He's trying to keep his hair as long as possible for it to look natural. Except it's not really working because he keeps tilting his fucking head.
It is what it is.
Something in wrapping paper. And here it says, enjoy your gift from Ruby. Thank you, Ruby, so much for the gift. It truly means a lot to me, and my gratitude goes out to you. Now, let's see what I was sent.
What the fuck is this box behind him?
Let me check.
Small.
Which one? Oh.
It has a letter K, some woman wearing like a rainbow shirt. It's a small thing, but I'm kind of curious. Like, is this like a Kids Bop CD or some shit?
Let me try finding it.
That kind of looks like the Kids Bop K, or I might be like. Actually, is that like a thing of medicine by the? What the fuck is going on behind him?
I hate Kids Bop so fucking bad.
You ever heard like Kids Bop Buck Cherry?
It's gonna be crazy, bitch, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gonna be. Or is it Lit Up? Or is one of those two?
The only things I know about Kids Bop is that one Bring Me to Life cover they did.
Oh my god, we're not listening to music this episode. We're not doing that for a few. We've done way too much fucking music, bro. Anyway, are you finding anything on this magical box?
No, I can't find shit.
Oh, well, that's sad.
Exclusive property.
The spots where he's balding are very prevalent in this video.
On TikTok and YouTube. I see the Pokemon TCG logo.
Would it kill him to
Holy fucking
shampoo?
shit.
Yes. And we paused it perfectly on this comment section, and I love this Bigfoot-like picture of Nova that people post in his comment section where he's in his front yard. Just it looks like you can see his bald spot even in this from far away. It's shining. God damn.
It shines as bright as ever.
It's like that Toy Story trailer. Did you see that? Where like Woody's bald now, apparently. Everyone's balding.
Guys, if you don't know what this is,
It's an expensive box of Pokemon cards that nobody in their right mind is sending you. You're just lying again because you either want to make it seem like you have fans or you you don't want to be honest about how much money you're spending on bullshit. That's the overlying theme of today's video. This man is a fucking liar. This man is somebody who wants you to believe things that aren't actually happening, such as there's no controversy around him. People are just waiting patiently for a new food review. People are waiting patiently to find out what you have to say for yourself, but we all know you won't say anything. Again, I've already mentioned it, but Chin Universe did a great video summing all of this shit up, and I'll have it linked in the description below. I'll also have the Novine files down there if you want to go see that. It's such a hard watch. All of this shit is because he's always doing some fucked up shit. In my research about this topic, again, there's screenshots out there of a co-owner of the server saying that when he dies, hopefully he's gifted basically 70 virgin anime kids and stuff like that. These are the conversations these people would be having. It's very akin to what the White Bowser used to do. And what a strange week this has been, because the White Bowser returned as well. Made a video of himself all high on something, going to his church to confess. The Leaping Lemur came back, because of course he fucking did. Only Use Me Blade lost his toes. I don't
There's something. The only thing I associate with Only Use Me Blade is that thumbnail where his ex looked really fucking depressed into a webcam while he was asleep in the bed in their trailer.
Where Beck was crying. This is your life, Beck. How do you feel? That's what people were fucking commenting or subbing or sub chatting. What the fuck is it called when you send money?
Live donations.
Oh yeah, that. But basically, people were saying like, Beck, this is your life. How do you feel?
And you just see her looking in the distance and she's clearly fucking crying. She's shacked up with fucking Only Use Me Blade of all people.
Whenever I think of Only Use Me Blade, I just think of Cody's getting it, bub.
Fucking A.
and now and now Brian Rizzo's toes are getting it, bub.
All it took was a leg hole.
All the leg holes are back. He's drinking again and he lost his fucking toes, bro. God damn.
know why I'm talking about all this right here, but it's just been a very...
Okay, so that's basically the end of the video. So I think it's time to hear more about Iran.
Okay, so before we begin, I have one thing to say.
Yes.
For me, before life-changing geopolitical events or political events happen, the day before it is just strange. For example, when XXX Tentacion died when I was in freshman, yes, his death was political. I'll explain why later eventually.
Okay.
Now, the day it happened, my ex-girlfriend texted me and it was a weirdly calm and nice conversation, and then I find out that the dude got fucking shot in broad daylight over a purse or some shit.
Okay.
When Russia invaded Ukraine, I was just playing the fuck out of Hotline Miami. And I was like, holy shit, this is so peak. This is the best thing ever. And then a few hours later I saw Russia invaded Ukraine and the eve of the night for me or some shit. The day before Charlie Kirk died, me and my sister were shit talking him.
Oh boy.
Only just for a Discord user to have him die the way he lived, talking out of the side of his fucking neck. And now with Iran getting struck by America. Now the day before it happened, I saw a lot of things. I got I got hit on a lot by people. That they got hit on by someone that acted a lot like Nova Online, and that was the first time in my life I felt disgusted by someone asking me out. A 35-year-old woman that's been going after me since I was 19 flash her boobs at me without my prior knowledge. Um, hold on now.
What does this have to do with fucking Iran?
Everything, damn it.
You motherfucker!
And then last
You
but not
trolling
least,
me?
and then last but not least, I played a bit of Final Fantasy 6. And then when I first saw that beautiful headline, Israel airstrikes Iran, I knew we hit the big time, but I knew it was certain the moment the USA was also in that headline. And
Okay.
now, and now, and now, people are going to die just because the president wants to distract the fact that he was buddy buddy with Judaism's greatest pedophile,
Oh boy.
and to further the interest of Israel. But who gives a fuck anymore? Now, for example, when people talk about being against the Iranian regime of like the Ayatollah, one of the greatest examples that was brought up was women's rights, right?
Yes.
Compulsory burqa, hijab restrictions upon women, the death of Masa Amini, just tons and tons of women's rights being just curtailed. The Ayatollah literally issued a fatwa disallowing women from riding bicycles. Um, and then
They're really
50
scared.
and
They're
then
really scared of women driving.
real. And then an hour ago, before the recording started, I gazed upon a headline that further exemplified the utter state of the USA in its geopolitical history. And do you want to know what that was?
What?
Israel bombed an all-girls school in Iran.
Okay.
It's nice to know that the USA and Israel share its thoughts on women alongside Iran.
Who gives a fuck about women's rights in Iran? Who gives a fuck? It's like I just want them to say it. We're doing this because Israel said so. Something something Gog Magog. Something something manifest Israel destiny. Something something Greater Israel Project. Something something we will destroy all white people. Something something Rome. Like if they just said that, I could respect it, right? But like no, it's always gonna be like we're doing this because we totally care about all the poor women in the Middle East. The Middle East. And it's like, okay, but why the fuck does Israel have to be like the harbingers of this? Why? Who gives a fuck? And what about Europe? This clearly this is not about the women. If you just look at Europe, well, I wonder why they're saying we need to send all these Middle Eastern people to Europe. All these dangerous women-hating rapist freaks. Let's send them all to Europe. It's very obvious. This has never been about like women's rights or oil, or it's not even about that. It's about just like spiting Europe because Jewish people are legitimately just salty. They've had to play second fiddle to them.
And do you know what else I realized?
Yeah.
With the current thing in Iran. Now, who do you think is going to be the successor, considering that there are news reports that the Ayatollah got fucking obliterated?
What was this? All right. All
What
right,
was
tell
it?
me.
All right, that reminds me. Now, the successor. Now people are gonna be thinking, oh, it's gonna be the fucking Shah of Iran's son or something, right?
Okay.
Reza Pahlavi. What if I tell you that's retard? Well, actually, no. Wait, Reza's fucking dead. My apologies.
Oh boy.
I'm kind of retarded. But I digress. All I know is it's going to be someone related to the Shah of Iran. Now you might be thinking, oh, that's gonna be it, right? No, 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 no. No, it is not.
Oh my fucking god.
Actually, no, wait, it is just Reza Pahlavi. Okay, so essentially it's not going to be Reza most likely. It's probably gonna end up being like their national guard or the faction of like secular Shias.
Super Epstein.
Precisely.
Super Epstein.
And the entire time, the more I just think about it, the more I'm like, what was it? Oh yeah. So I decided to like research. What was it? And do you want to know my personal opinion?
All right, yeah, let's hear it. We need to know.
This might be kind of a hot take, but I really hate seeing those photos that random fucking pro-Israel accounts post that's like here's what Iran looked like before Ruhollah Khomeini took over or some shit. Look, you see like women like out and about with their hair out, but it makes you think of something.
Oh my
If
god.
these were such really like great times as they claim it is, why the fuck did tens of millions of people protest the Shah of Iran?
Okay.
And I'm not saying and not defending the current regime. I feel like religious government shouldn't exist in general. because because if we're going to be honest here, have you ever noticed that like the more religious the government, the greater the embezzlement and like the greater the greed?
Whoa. Whoa, slow your roll there, buddy. You're getting a little anti-Semitic. Calm down now.
If it isn't Israel, if it isn't the fucking royal family of Saudi Arabia buying EA not to censor The Sims, but to add a football player into a fighting game, we need to talk about the real greedy pieces of shit in the world, you know? And you know who that is?
As you know, I am a representative of the Rothschilds.
That's clearly it. It's the fucking people that own Chick-fil-A, in my opinion. They might be the greediest people I've ever seen in my life.
The Jews own Chick-fil-A. No fucking way. No.
I wish. I wish. Could you imagine a Jewish-owned Chick-fil-A? It'd be the most depressing fucking food ever
Oh my
imaginable.
god. Oh my fucking god. At least they'd have brisket.
They have a brisket. They have a brisket.
They invented one good thing in millions of years. Just one thing that made the world a better place.
That's right. The best way I could really describe Jewish food is like the most German thing ever in like a praise, and then the most German thing ever as a scathing critique.
There was literally a line that Epstein said in one of his emails. Yes, as you are well aware, I am a representative of the Rothschilds. It's my favorite fucking line. Because it's like, really? It's that simple. It's literally he was working for the Jews. It cannot get more as just blunt as physically possible.
His last name was Epstein. What do you mean working for the Jews? He was one of them.
I kind of was hoping it'd be a little more climatic, maybe like I don't know, like dangerous lizards, Satanist aliens, but no, it's like it's just Jews. Really?
Let's see.
Oh my fucking god! And now we're gonna have to hear that every single black pill chud with a black sun profile picture with a lolicon fetish was totally right about everything. Oh my fucking god! God damn it!
And to make it all worse, I don't even. And to make it all worse, you know what else I wish we talked about when it happened?
What?
The the right wing Riz party that happened like earlier this year.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You remember when Nick Fuentes sneakoed to Tate's some brown guy in clavicular went into a limo
And they went to like a club in Miami and got banned.
because they played that one Kanye song?
Nigga, hail Hitler, darn, darn, darn.
They don't
Nigga,
understand the things
hail
I
Hitler.
say on Twitter. That a
Nigga,
song that was
hail
quite
Hitler.
literally AI.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
Damn.
it's not even Kanye doing it. It's that one fat black person doing the vocals with a Kanye AI modulator
Oh,
placed onto it.
oh my god. Oh, I'm forgetting his voice. I'm forgetting his name. What the? He's always
Dave
playing that.
Blunts.
Yeah, Dave Blunt. Oh, so it wasn't even Kanye West. They're just bumping out Dave Blunts at the club. Fuck yeah. That's fuck. Shit. Are you fucking kidding me? Anyway, what was the point of this?
Anyways, I digress. The reason I want to talk about that was because, in my opinion, the event was so fucking lame. It might have signaled the downturn of Republican momentum for a good while. Because, as you can tell, the midterms are not looking very good for the Republicans. As an indicator of such, Mamdani won as mayor of New York City. That's how fucked they are. And now, as we are heading into 2026, a lot of things kind of signed the death knell on Republican hopes for the midterms. And do you want to know what that is?
What is it?
Quite simple. ICE killed 2 white people. That's the forbidden law. Never kill the white people.
They
If it's
deserved it. I am going to die on this hill. Fuck them.
We're going to hell.
I'm being dead serious. You know what? It was a. I'm trying. I'm trying to remember what I was canaring. John Sumter or Charlie Sumter. Do you know? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Fucking Charlie
It was So it was some guy before the Civil War. There was this argument between these two guys in Congress, and this Southern guy who was standing in for somebody else, and this Northern guy was talking shit about another Southern guy. So this guy he grabbed his cane, went up to this dude who couldn't really get away because of how his desk was positioned. He just started beating the fuck out of him till he was brain damaged with the cane. Right. This is how I see it. We're like, and then after the cane is broken and the guy gets arrested or some shit, a bunch of other Southern dudes, they take his wooden cane and they cut it into pieces and turn them into rings they wear to show solidarity with him. In my eyes, I look at this lesbian bitch who's just trying to keep all these immigrants in, all these Somalians, and I'm like, you are quite literally doing everything in your power to fuck me over. And I don't just mean me. I mean just like broke ass white chuds working dead end jobs. For fuck's sake, stop trying to fuck us over. Stop doing this. Stop fighting this at every fucking turn. Stop bringing in as many of these people, you fucking spastic bitch. Jesus
Aren't you from
Christ.
Ohio?
Yes.
What fucking Somali would want to live in Ohio?
It's not just the Somalians in Minnesota. It's everything. It's everywhere and it's everything and everywhere all at once.
Or gun to the back of your head, would you live in a neighborhood with Mexicans or a neighborhood with Somalis?
Mexicans.
Any day of the week?
Yes.
Is what would be the benefit towards the Mexican neighborhood in your opinion?
The benefit to me, let's see here. Without mentioning Latinas, uh, lower crime, but the crime that will be there will be cooler and less annoying. I'd rather hear Spanish than some African gobbledygook. I don't want to deal with Islamic people. I'd rather deal with insufferable Catholics.
Is that not me?
Well, I'd rather you be in my country than Renee Good. I see this as like ICE killed a literal embodiment of a Karen. I am supporting ICE. They are my heroes. Fuck immigration. I don't even care. If they just go on a rampage killing Karens, thank God. This is saving America. God bless our troops. God bless the United States of America.
I think
This
the
is This
I
is the
think my
kind of
greatest
psychotic rant I've been needing to go on.
I think my greatest issue with the whole thing is the fact that the ICE agent responded in the worst possible way.
Oh boy, what did he say? I don't remember. What did he do?
So, okay, so she was driving away, not even towards him, literally driving away.
I don't
I
know how
saw
much I believe that.
I saw the footage itself. I saw the footage. He mag dumps her way she is when she's driving away, and
Fuck, she deserved it.
her corpse is pressing onto the acceleration.
Fuck
And
it, she
so,
deserved it. I don't even care. I don't even care about her trying to kill the ICE agent. She deserved to die just on principle of being a Karen. Okay? This is our Charlie Sumter moment. I don't give a fuck about the optics of this. This is just about being right.
and then you and then the Alex Pretty thing might be somehow even more egregious.
They fucking edited his photos in the news to make him look less Jewish. What the fuck?
That's
What
somehow the greatest thing I've ever seen.
That was so fucked up.
Like oh hey, this guy died even though he was clearly detained. They had no good reason to shoot him.
I heard like
His
his gun went off. It was I think I heard like he might not have been trying to shoot ICE. I heard it was
No,
like
not at
a
all.
sig-
No, not at all. The gun was in the holster. They took it away from him while it was still in the holster.
Oh. Well, I heard it went off while it was in his holster and it was like a Sig Sauer, like some kind of pistol that like accidentally goes off a lot. So he might have just been killed because of like the company fucking up.
He was killed because the firearm manufacturer was that incompetent. And then to make it somehow even more like fucked for the Republican administration, the guy was a nurse that cared for fucking disabled veterans.
We
I
shouldn't
could
be laughing. You know what? No, we need to be laughing because this is legitimately fucking psychotic and hilarious. Because, oh my god, Nick Shirley. I don't give a fuck about the Somalians at this point. I'm more interested in Nick Shirley. He went down to
Nick
Minnesota. He found the luring center where they misspelled learning center, but now he's going to like the most Jewish towns in America and stirring up trouble, trying to get people's eyes on like the welfare scams the Jews are running.
like in a Kid Yes Joel, where quite literally a lot of them do that.
Well, I have like 20 kids. My wife takes care of them. I go to study at the temple all day. I'm like, these motherfuckers are the most unemployed chuds of all time. Oh my god.
And I think my greatest issue with Nick, now don't get me wrong, the Somali welfare fraud thing is actually real.
Yeah.
My greatest issue is the fact that this dude who cannot form a basic sentence is the one to have done it.
Yeah.
Now, actually, no, he didn't even do it. All he did was like kind of popularize it. But holy shit, I have never seen a guy fuck up this badly. in
Yeah.
like trying to do anything competently. Now he goes into that daycare, right?
Yeah.
And he decided to present himself in the worst way possible by asking this lady, "Can I see the children?" out loud, looking, "Can I see
I
the
love that.
kids?"
It's one of those rare times that the leftists kind of have a point of like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
What the fuck is wrong with this guy? What the fuck is wrong with this man?
Because there is truth to it, right? There is truth of just like phrasing. Phrasing.
Did you need to go into a school? And now there were children there. It was confirmed at least.
Okay, there was children.
Yes, there were actual children present. But somehow, like even in the event that there wasn't any kids there, what would be the point of screaming? Where is the children? Show me the children.
This goes into a whole thing that I've been thinking about is like people on the right are correct. The problem is phrasing and intention. And I think that's kind of how I've come to see it is they really need to. It's these two things that hold them back from getting more voters.
It's the fact that they have a point on certain things. The other half is that the people making them are gay pedophiles and weeaboos.
Oh my
Like
god, what
for
was that?
example, it's like that one thing you sent me where it's some guy saw
Okay,
a cute girl
wait. Let
and he
me
was
let me
like,
read it out. Let me read it out. I want to read out what I sent you. Then I'm going to try to quote the other one. That I talked about. I want to let me try to find it. Let me go find it real quick. Let's see here. At first, the post is talking about Alyssa Liu, like this Wasian bitch at the Olympics, right? Alyssa Wu removes her pronouns from her Instagram, said she was just at the Olympics to mog, hates Israel, is pissing off all the old Foyd hags, parenthesis 23 plus parenthesis, fills the e-girl void, Geo Scotty betrayed us all by getting obese, brings back the 2000 white culture aesthetic. Yeah, we are fucking back. And then someone replied, right wingers once again proving that they are attracted to underage girls by calling any women 23 and up a hag.
I don't.
And then the original post that I keep referencing from back, I think maybe a couple years ago, I don't remember, but it was it's this picture of like this cute blonde, maybe like Slavic girl, I don't know, and it said like, this is what they took from us. We used to be Romans back in the day, fucking their Germanic towel boys we enslaved in the bathhouses. And then someone replied to that with, sees a cute girl, quotation marks, I am a gay pedophile, quotation mark.
And then to make it worse, we have Nick Fuentes, who I'm convinced is a psyop credited to bring down the right wing movement.
Now, we keep talking about this right-wing movement, and you keep saying it's going down, and I might have to agree, but I'm holding out on something in like July for Florida. I want to see how Byron Donalds versus James Fishbach is going to play out. This is what I've been very interested in, because I feel like Mom Donnie is like the death knell for like, and not in my eyes, not for Democrats, but for like boomer Democrats. He's like like an example of what the future of the Democrats are going to look like. But with Florida, with Byron and Fishbach, this could be like showing a potential future for the Republican Party. Either A, an Israeli shill who's black, so he's going to lose votes, or a guy named James Fishbach who is like, I am going to take all the money Florida has invested in the Jews and distribute it to help young couples buy their first houses in Florida. So basically, it's like, would you rather vote for a black guy that's a Republican who's an Israeli shill, or get a free house.
Or get the guy that's described as a we have something beautiful here.
Oh yeah.
That's
yeah.
right, boys. In 2022, the Broward County School District cut ties with him in a debate league he ran following allegations he had an inappropriate romantic relationship with a 17-year-old girl.
Every time this happens, every fucking time. And because it's like the question is, who's less of a pedophile, Fishbach or all of Israel? Folks, I think we know the answer.
A black man supporting Israel is pretty common when you've met a few of them.
We've met a few of them? What?
I don't know how to describe this. If you talk to a guy from the hood, he starts talking like Nick Fuentes after 15 minutes.
Well, I mean, Nick Fuentes is kind of from Chicago. I'm not surprised by this. I think a lot of black people do like Nick Fuentes, and I think that's like undeniable at this point. That like this goes beyond just like white supremacy or some shit. I think this goes to like a being spiritually white, whatever that means.
There's something so funny about the Mark Fishbach calling school cafeteria junk food goy slop.
See, that's what I want. This is the kind of person I want in politics, minus the elementary school part or whatever the fuck that was. You know, minus that one thing. This is kind of what I want to see. Like some guy that's like, yeah, I'm going to fuck over Israel. I'm going to take the $385 million back to Florida. Like, that's the kind of rhetoric I want to hear all over the country of like, actually, we want our money back. That's the and I think the reason why Israel and Trump and whatnot, why they're moving so quick on Iran is I think they know they don't have a choice. They know the boomers' time is up. They know that the Epstein files is going to fuck them over. They know other countries are starting to look into it more and more to start arresting people. They know they have no choice but to move as fast as possible, or all of their work of the past like 5 decades will be for nothing.
And if I were to pick who's going to be winning the gubernatorial elections for the Republican side, it's going to end up being Byron Donalds, if we're being honest.
Damn it.
The amount of back endorsements a guy has is fucking insane. A shit ton of U.S. reps, statewide officials, state legislators, etc. He's going to be it. The only people that have supported James Fishbach have been Asmongold, Tucker Carlson, and Ric Flair. Actually, no, wait, Ric Flair's not one of them. I apologize, I'm retarded. Who is Anthony Sabatini?
Who?
A guy that endorsed him. Let me check. Oh dear God. Oh, just another Christian nationalist. God
Okay.
damn it. I really wish that they would at least have a cooler aesthetic. Now, I have a question for you.
What?
Is the Republican Party fucked?
Well,
Ironically, they're going to be needing some very, very good rebranding.
I see this as the Democrats and the Republicans, these couple of years and the next couple of years is going to be what I've kind of been thinking was going to happen, that there's going to be like this split in war in each party between like the boomer fuckers and like these zoomer fuckers over like the future of the party. And in my eyes, MAGA is dying. America First might be rising to take its place, or a more neutered version of it anyway, for them. Like
a more neutered version might actually be the best way to do it, because as it is, it's really fucking bad. God help you if Nick Fuentes is your figurehead.
White women are get really pissy if you make a joke about white women. I don't know why.
4 days ago, my ex-girlfriend texted me that she had sex with a dog she was babysitting.
Why did you have to bring this up again?
Is there something? I'm just saying. You've said white women, and I thought the first white woman possible.
Oh my god damn it. We're really making a comeback, some retro nostalgia bits with the fucking Anthony Birch and white women will not calm down around the dogs.
But
Okay,
anyways, wasn't? Oh yeah, and then we have one more potential Republican candidate,
Okay.
Casey DeSantis, which is the worst possible choice.
Oh boy.
That woman was not winning shit. We all know that Byron Donalds is going to be the one that wins it. A black Republican.
Oh no.
God help us all.
Okay. Well, do you want to see the Scary Movie 6 trailer?
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
Oh yeah, this is what I've been waiting for. This is what we've all been waiting for.
When the world needed heroes, they got these idiots instead. Wait! Is that a ghost? Or just my ex with no makeup? Please. I've seen scarier things on TikTok. The curse returns! With jump scares that even forgot to jump. Why is the killer always walking? And we're still the ones tripping? Ah! Okay! Now where's my Starbucks? This fall, the only thing more dangerous than the monsters are their Wi-Fi passwords. Bro!
This shit is stuck in 2016.
One says let's split up. I'm leaving the franchise. Scary Movie 6. Coming soon.
This is a fucking concept trailer.
Congratulations, man. Congratulations, Mark. You fucked it up.
I clicked on the wrong one. God damn it. I saw Anna Faris, motherfucker.
You should have known something was what went wrong when you saw Anna Faris.
I was like, why are they using clips from like that? Like, where the fuck is this it? Wait, what? I'm
How
gonna
are
wait.
you having difficulties figuring out what's the official trailer or not?
I saw the guy. I saw Ray. I saw these gay ass vampires, and I know it's referencing sinners and these white people. They come up to this Halloween party, and they're like, "Hey, we're just here to party, play some music, do some half gay shit." And then Ray walks by and says, "Why only half gay?" Where the fuck is it, you motherfuckers? I saw it on Instagram. I know it's fucking real. You motherfuckers.
I can't believe I had to see that shit.
What the fuck? Where the fuck? This is I am so where the it's not. I guess it's not on YouTube. I don't fucking know.
Congratulations.
This is such fucking bullshit. They had Anna Faris. She was dressed up like Jamie Lee Curtis in those Halloween movies where she's old as shit and paranoid. They had the chick that played Brenda, the black chick, dressed up as I can't remember the fucking character from another scary movie. Fuck. God fucking damn it. These motherfuckers. They're cock blocking me. They're cock blocking me again. These bastards. They saw that I was pretending to be Rabbi Shmuley, and they couldn't take it anymore. These motherfuckers. They heard all the shit. They heard all the shit we were talking.
Speaking of Jews, we need to talk about the greatest satire ever.
Oh, what was that?
Slam Frank, duh.
We've been needing to talk. You need to actually explain Slam Frank to me, okay? Because it throws me for such a loop.
Slam Frank, in my opinion, might be genuinely the best satire I've seen in years.
Okay. This is some random news clip about Slam Frank from 6 months ago. I'm hoping this is up to date and fucking accurate. So let's take a little look-see here. Jewish World Weekly.
Jewish comedy has
Jesus.
been a survival mechanism to cope with a history of trauma and anti-Semitism. But now a bold new take on the story of Anne Frank is coming to the New York City stage.
I can appreciate the crackling.
Is this making fun of Jews? Is this right wing? Is this left wing? Is this making fun of left wing? Is this trolling? Is this genuine, like Concord or Dragon Age of the Veilguard or some shit? Are they being completely serious? I can't fucking place it.
Okay, so the past week I've decided to look into it, and let me tell you something.
Okay.
It's real, but it is a fantastic shitpost.
It is. So, is it making fun of leftists having to put black people in everything? Is that the bit?
The bit of it, it's like the most bipartisan satire I've ever seen.
I can't. It's writing that line so perfectly that I genuinely can never fucking tell what side they're actually on.
For example, now the entire thing is basically the Diary of Anne Frank, but if written by the guy behind Hamilton or some shit like that.
Oh God.
Now,
God.
now
That
imagine
poor girl.
Anne Frank rapping.
She suffered so much already.
Exactly, and now she has to deal with all this.
Now they're gonna make her a fucking nigger like Hamilton. What the fuck?
And
That poor
and
girl.
if that wasn't bad enough, also goodness gracious, saying the N-word, how could you?
We could say it. We're black.
I'm the black one here. You're not.
Oh, I'm sorry. As a honky, not allowed to have a little fun around this parts.
You're a wigger. Act like it. Anywho. Anywho, what was I gonna say? All right. Now there are many questionable depictions of Anne Frank as the years that went on. There was the Goku X Anne Frank meme video. There was that one there was that one drawing Shadman drew of Anne Frank and Margot, her sister.
What?
Oh yeah, that was real.
Israel? Oh damn! I didn't know.
Oh my god. Okay. Slam Frank might be, in my opinion, the best way to perfectly capture her legacy. I don't know how to describe Anne Frank, but everything about her, for some reason, invites mockery, even though her story is about as sincere and genuine as it kind of gets.
You could. Should we be reading her diary? This is like a dead 14-year-old girl's diary. I don't like the thought of reading it just on principle, right? This seems like a private thing.
On one hand, it's a really, really insightful firsthand account considering the times and from the perspective of someone that was hiding. On the other hand, it is pretty invasive.
Yeah, like it's, I don't know. I feel like it's like it'd be like going to to some Holocaust camp and then digging up the dirt, trying to find the skeletons. You know, it feels like are we like disrespecting the dead a little if we do this? Like, doesn't this feel kind of fucked up?
It's a lot like a couple going to Auschwitz and taking selfies there.
Fuck does that? Why?
A lot of people do apparently. They had to make a PSA to tell
What?
visitors to not do that anymore.
To what the fuck?
To not take selfies at Auschwitz anymore.
What are they doing with the pictures? Like, just printing them out, putting them on their wall. Like, hey, there's that time we went to Honolulu, we went to Kokomo, we went to Benihaha, we went to Auschwitz, we went to the Himalayas. You know, all these fun, beautiful places.
And then they pick Auschwitz in a town of Poland that's more depressing than the fucking camp.
I was hoping you'd say the country it's in first, because I was very close to saying this German camp, and I knew you would be pissed at me if I
Auschwitz is in Poland.
I know it's not in Germany, but it's the only country. I'm like, where? It's there, or it's got to be somewhere else. I don't fucking remember. I don't care. I'm not a World War II buff. It's fucking meaningless to me.
Fair enough.
Okay. Okay, so we keep playing this Anne Frank clip. This news.
I can barely hear much of the audio of the clip.
Oh, okay. Here.
I still can't hear any of it.
You can't? The fuck?
No. Just try refreshing the video.
Jewish comedy has
Can you hear it now?
historically been a survival mechanism to cope.
No, I cannot. All I can hear from her is crackling.
It's fucking weird.
The Israelis don't want us to hear about the majesty of Slam Frank, but anyways, I digress.
With the history of trauma.
Ah, there we go.
Anti-Semitism. But
Okay.
now a bold new take on the story of Anne Frank is coming to the New York City stage.
Dear Kitty, I really don't need pity. We got allied activities bombing near cities, making things appear shitty. But all these talents in me balance out the bad shit. Add it all together, when we rap, I'll have a smash hit. You heard the minister shout to the Netherlands. I could have been a prisoner, but I got better plans. Cause this little girl's literally unlimited literary ambitions. Will be clocking top profits in nonfiction. I'll revise to precision, organize every thought and dot all these I's till I finish. Chapter I break it, I'll edit and edit until it's better. This theory moves to revision, and baby, I'm my own editor. I'm finna rewrite my diary until the publishers are hiring me, and I'ma let out this fire in me. I'm finna rewrite my diary.
Pause real quick. I want you to understand something. Everything about it does not capture how brilliant Slam Frank is.
I'm going to enlist in the IDF. The Goyim must pay for this.
The Goyim have created the idea of Anne Frank rapping like an Instagram user.
These are some real Team 10 hours around here. Oh boy.
This isn't just Team 10. This is fucking KSI diss tracks.
Tumblr. This is Tumblr.
This is very Tumblr. The rapping is very much in line with Hamilton, and I can tell because in 8th grade to high school, I had to hang around feeder kids. The most sexually predatory school group possible.
Yeah, what is... You know, I have to say this. I don't know what the context of the post was. I don't know what the fuck it was even about. I don't remember anymore. But it was something like, are you saying queer people have like a choice of fashion, like it's a look? What are you saying? What the? And I'm like, I don't know what I'm even talking about, but I just have to say this. But people are like, what is queer? What do you mean it's not gay, it's not bi, it's not trans, it's not any of that? What the fuck even is it then? It's people that look like Nova Online or like with like rounded glasses, right? Like an overweight mama 3. And he's got like she's cut her hair short. She's got like the rounded edge glasses. We know about these fucking people, right? They got like the rainbow suspenders. They're gonna be wearing fucking suspenders. They have terrible taste in fashion. It always looks like shit. They always look like they smell bad. It's like very colorful. It's like the visual equivalent to putting like Axe body spray instead of showering for like a really scrunky looking 14-year-old kid with like fucked up facial hair, right? That's it's like the leftist equivalent to that.
Precisely, and in my opinion, every time you saw one of those people, they end up looking like if Steven Universe was a detransitioning
Yes.
transgender man.
Yes.
The round glasses, the kind of weird curly hair that's like a bit patchy in some aspects.
Yeah.
And to top it all off, they also have like really shitty music taste that hasn't moved on from like 2019.
You know, speaking of black people, there's something I kind of have to mention. I forgot to mention after you questioned me for saying nigger. I love how his echo on that one. But when I was at work, they switched out some of the parts we're working on with like a black variant of it. And I was controlling the radio that day, and for like 2 or 3 hours till like the end of the day, I proceeded to only talk in a 70s black accent while only playing music by black people.
Goodness gracious.
See, this is what we call dying for the bit. More troll. It's more fuckery.
Now back to Slam Frank.
Yeah.
Do you want to know
Right,
what the
joining us now-
funniest part of it was?
Wait, what is it?
It's the idea of Anne Frank saying, I'm finna write my diary. The idea of Anne Frank talking like a black person is the funniest thing ever.
Why is there a black woman beside her and behind her in that clip? What's even the context? What? Who is the
And
black
the
woman
thing
playing?
is, it's the wokest, yet it's the most non-woke thing ever. And I'm saying that in the way a 2015 YouTuber that's about to get exposed for pedophilia talks about Gamergate or something. What was I gonna say? All right. And so, like, the thing is this, it satirizes so much Anne Frank's story kind of turning into like a meme. I don't know how to quite describe it, but like when you talk about the Holocaust, like how you view when you're like 8 to 9 versus how you view it as like an adult is wildly different, if that explains it.
How I viewed it has not changed in my entire life. And I know that might sound like, wow, Mock, you seriously have not evolved your opinion on this. And I'm going to just be on the level. Not my problem. Like, I get it. The Holocaust was bad. You don't have to keep shoving this in my face. I don't care. What are you not understanding? I'm not saying it was good. I'm saying I don't care.
Like when you first learn about it when you're 8, you're thinking of like, oh, holy shit. Like, oh, holy shit. Like you have like this like image of like a bunch of Jewish people, disabled people, gays, Romani, etc., just like cramped together in this really shitty conditions. There's disease, lack of food, etc., etc., etc. It's like hell on earth. But when you're like, but when you've grown up and you learn more about history, the more you're like, oh my god, shut the fuck up.
Yes. Yeah, why are you trying to make me feel guilty about this? I had nothing to do with this. No one in my family had anything to do with this. Why the fuck are you trying to break me down on this? What is your problem?
Exactly. The most my family did was like whip black people or something. We weren't involved in any of that.
My family was probably being whipped.
My mother's side of the family was French slave owners, unironically, so we were doing a lot more than just the whipping.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But
You
anyways,
playing a
back to
fucking
the actual
guitar?
Slam Frank appraisal.
Wait, are you like strumming a guitar or some shit? What the fuck is
You
that noise?
ukulele, but I digress.
Oh,
Anyways, what was I gonna say? All right. What else? What else I was gonna mention was like it not just mocks the fact Anne Frank's story and a lot of other Holocaust things have become kind of a joke. I love how it also mocks the fact that it's like that it's poking fun at the fact leftists have this really weird purity culture, like regarding other communists, if that makes sense.
yeah.
Like right wingers will make really good points, but they will be like open gay pedophiles and Mexican white supremacists.
we keep we this whole episode we just keep dropping slurs, pedophile. We this might be like our hardest hitting episode yet. We're talking about everything. We're just hitting every taboo topic as like hard as possible.
What else was I gonna say? All right, and the other beautiful thing about Slam Frank is just the fact it gives me such catharsis.
Yes.
I dated a feeder kid when I was in high school. We were like the same age. I would have to hear shit like this playing. I would have to hear her listen to Hamilton and all that bullshit. Now, when you think of them, now to be honest with you, musicals kind of piss me off. But here's the thing: if it's like a really super serious like rendition of like Les Miserables or something, I'm like, okay, I'll listen.
Yeah.
I'll give it a shot because when it's like an actual stage play and everything just connects, I understand the appeal, right?
Yeah.
But when I am hearing a stage play written by a Puerto Rican who got thrown into into a trash can back in high school, and I'm seeing American founding fathers rapping, I'm going to be very, I'm not going to like it very much. Not because I can't take something, not because I can't experience something because it isn't serious, but because it is just the fact that I'm hearing a guy who got thrown into a trash can by a man by a communist rapper that wrote a song about a guy raping his own mother by mistake, turning it into a musical play about the founding fathers and how one guy killed the other in a duel, and I'm hearing it via the worst rapping I've ever heard. Believe me or not, I'm not going to like it because of how shitty it is, just for principle.
Oh my god.
Last but not least, never date people that do theater. Don't date nerds. Nerds are like the most petty, sexually depraved people I've ever seen in my life. You've seen countless movies like where like the nerd gets bullied by the jocks, but then the nerds get their comeuppance in the end. And the entire time it's written by those nerds that are stuck in high school more so than the actual fucking jock.
Oh boy.
I hate it. Anyways, back to it.
Okay. Okay. Is this Dave Portnoy? Is
I
that
want
Dave Por-
continue. I want to see.
Via
this-
Zoom is Andrew Fox, the creator of
Oh.
Slam Frank, a satirical, progressive hip hop musical that
I need to look up Dave Portnoy real quick. I just need to just let's look at these two.
It imagines Anne Frank as a pansexual Latina named Anita Franco.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Of course, of fucking course. Of course. This poor girl. She's getting insulted even in death. This poor girl.
Should I even describe the synopsis for you?
Please do. I'm never gonna fucking watch it. Please, just give me.
One day, if we do another episode, we will be watching the whole show one day. I swear to you.
Okay. Okay.
Slam Frank opens with an artistic director addressing the audience, explaining that they're attending the opening night of a small regional theater company's production. During his monologue, he delivers a confused land acknowledgement, praises
Okay.
the LGBT community, announces that one actress quit during dress rehearsals, and then a montage of contemporary news clips and political memes plays, and the show starts. Now, basically, it has the Frank family going into hiding from the Nazis, and Margot is going to be singing about feeling forced to hide, while Anita, or Anne, performs an energetic rap about documenting everything happening around her called Write It All Out.
Okay.
Ida Frank instructs everyone how to behave in hiding, and she chastises her husband Otto Frank for being distracted by a fidget spinner used to manage his anxiety, and rebukes Anita for attempting to assert a Latinx identity, and insisting that her name is Anne and that she should model herself after Margot, who rarely speaks. The ghost of Anita's abuela appears, urging her to write on behalf of her ancestors, leading Anita to begin journaling An Immigrant Girl. The Von Don family consists of a misogynistic Mr. Von Don, a submissive Mrs. Von Don, and their son Peter arrives. Anita expresses discomfort with Margot's increasing Jewish religious observance and begins developing a romantic interest in Peter. Peter confides in Anita about his feminine side, while Edith, Otto, and Mrs. Von Don lament their respective struggles against social expectations as a black woman, a neurodivergent person,
Wait.
and a woman.
They made Anne Frank's mom black.
Yes.
A black Jewish.
As 1944 approaches, tensions rise over rationing called cabin fever. Edith and Mr. Von Don argue over 40 in the attic, with Edith asserting that the men must contribute more labor. Mr. Von Don delivers a monologue about feeling threatened as an insecure white man. Edith responds with a piece of black feminist slam poetry likening the patriarchy to Jewish confinement in the attic.
Oh.
Edith encourages Mrs. Von Don to leave her husband and provides her with feminist literature. Mr. Von Don mocks Anita's diary writing, but Peter defends her. A radio broadcast announces that the Dutch government plans to publish first-hand wartime accounts, including diaries, inspiring Anita to revise her writing for publication. Rewrite my diary. Edith and Otto inform Anita that publication would require suppressing her Latinx identity and ceasing to write in Spanish. After being told she must be white, Anita is visited again by her abuela's ghost, whom she rejects, calling her grandma. Mr. Von Don confronts Mrs. Von Don for reading feminist literature, and Edith accuses him of being the source of the addict's problems.
Oh boy.
Mr. Von Don demands his wife leave with him, but she refuses. Then Edith, Mrs. Von Don, and Anita perform a feminist anthem celebrating liberation called Her Story. As Mr. Von Don departs, he shares a moment with Otto, lamenting that women cannot understand men as men understand each other. Otto misinterprets this interaction as romantic and attempts to kiss Mr. Von Don.
Oh boy.
And then Peter, the kid that Anita's dating, reveals that he is non binary, prompting Anita to identify as pansexual. Otto comes out as gay, Edith as asexual, and Mrs. Von Don is having a fetish. As the others replace their Star of David badges with pronoun pins, Margot silently gathers the discarded stars. Anita is visited by her abuela, which leads to a surreal sequence depicting Anita's childhood in the barrios of Frankfurt, a CIA-backed coup bringing Nazis to power, a journey through German jungles, assistance from the indigenous, a shamanic Moses figure, and her grandmother's death. Anita resolves to write her diary in Spanish rather than the colonizer language. Anita advocating continued activism across causes while the rest pledge various acts of allyship. Margot finally speaks, proposing the creation of a safe space for people like them in Palestine. Anita knows that people already lived there, but she's like, yeah, fuck it. They don black hats and exaggerated noses of anti-Semitic caricatures and
What?
sing about colonizing Palestine, extracting rent, conquering the global south, and expanding the empire. Margot urges Anita to remember her people.
Are they actually right wing?
Anita mourns that her family has become oppressors, but reiterates her belief that people are good, concluding that Jews inherently occupy space that does not belong to them. She writes a letter revealing the attic's location and throws it from the window. Nazis arrive and they execute each resident as they assert their identities, leaving Anita and Margot last. Margot confronts Anita, who argues that every Jew sacrifice saves thousands of lives. Margot removes her microphone and exits the show. Adolf Hitler appears from the audience, applauds, revives the cast, and announces that he has been inspired to transition into Adeline Hitler and declares the Holocaust canceled. The attic residents express relief that they no longer need to confront Palestine. Hitler praises Anita for changing the world. The cast, excluding Margot, performs a final number advocating an uncompromising pursuit of justice, including the suppression of dissent. They removed their costumes, piling their shoes on stage and revealing shirts bearing activist slogans. Some of it overlap with Nazi rhetoric as a montage plays, featuring diverse groups alongside footage of anti-Semitic attacks in the Nova Music Festival massacre in October 7th.
What the fuck? So it ends with Hitler being like, Anne Frank, you're my hero. Are you
And then they become transgender.
Oh my god.
You see what I mean? And the book is by Joel Sinensky.
Okay. Okay. Oh no.
Did Anne Frank have white privilege?
Oh my god. Do they? I look at it as like when people are like, do Jewish people have white privilege? I see this as like they have it till they don't want it. Because they'll be like, oh, we white people, we're so terrible for having white privilege. Guys, we need to pay for what we did. And someone's like, hey, you're a white person too. Fuck you. And they're like, what? Ew. No, I'm not one of those fucking goyim. Get the fuck out of here. No, it's disgusting. Like, Literally, they just try everywhere they go. They try to drag people down. They make them worse. I don't know what the fuck their problem is. They really hate having to play second fiddle. It's just Cain and Abel all over again. That's the only way to explain it. They just can't let it go that they're just not as awesome.
Grass is green.
Oh my fucking god. Well, besides, is that all you wanted to talk about with Slam Frank?
Yes, actually, and then we move on towards our next topic.
Okay. Did you have one in mind?
You know how that guy with Tourette's said the N-word in front of all those people?
Oh, is there a clip of that?
I think so. Let's see if it's out there.
Okay. I gotta. What's the guy's name?
Which one?
The guy that said the N word at the thing.
The Tourette's. Let me check. Let me find the Tourette's. The Tourette's dude.
You think they'll have it in a news clip?
Okay. John Davidson.
Okay, John Davidson. Okay. Okay, let's. Your browser is. Okay, that's showing. All right, let's see what's going down.
Could have been Britain's big night to celebrate art and culture, with royalty mixing with the Hollywood elite. Instead, is mired in controversy this morning, the BBC apologising to BAFTA viewers after several obscene outbursts from Tourette's activist John Davidson were heard on a broadcast. Davidson is the inspiration for the movie I Swear, which was nominated for 6 awards and took home the leading actor BAFTA. He was diagnosed with Tourette's syndrome at the age of 12. It's a neurological condition that can cause involuntary movements and vocal tics, sometimes involving outbursts of inappropriate language. One such outburst heard on the broadcast was while Sinners stars Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo were on stage.
Delroy and I are delighted to be presenting the first BAFTA of the night for a vital part of movie making.
A racial slur could be heard while the men presented the award for Best Visual Effects.
God
Jordan and
fucking
Lindo
damn
were
it.
startled, but continued on. Host Alan Cumming later asking the audience for their understanding.
You may have heard some strong and offensive language tonight. Tourette's syndrome is a
Show the footage.
God fucking, they always do this. Just show me. I don't care about the news. I want to hear some guy yell nigger at 2 black guys at an award show. Even if it's involuntary, I just want to see it. That's all I care about, okay?
Oh, there's an Asmongold video. Let's see if he has it.
Oh boy. Would he? Maybe. Guess he's probably watching the news clip.
I hate this guy.
Tourette's campaigner John Davidson allegedly interrupted the ceremony by shouting the N-word at Michael B. Jordan.
Let's look at I need to see the comment section. Fuck the queen. I have a hunch it's not there.
Nope.
I have a hunch.
I'm gonna try finding it. Hold on.
Okay.
I want to see a guy with Tourette's say a racial slur.
Why is this our thing? Why are we like this? Why is this our thing? Oh my fucking god, we're
You
always
know
like,
what the funniest part was?
what was it? What was it?
Oh my god. Damn it.
Oh. Oh boy. It's
You know,
not
I
going to
just
be
realized
what?
if you have a fucking condition,
What? Did you cut out or some shit? You there?
like, am I retarded?
Like, did your all of your audio just cut out for like a couple seconds? What the fuck were you saying?
Do you exist, Mock?
Yes, I exist. Can you hear me?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Can you hear me now?
He simply is not there.
I
What a
literally,
lovely day.
god damn it, motherfucker. God, for fuck's sake.
Hold up.
God fucking damn it. Now I gotta fucking.
Christ almighty, finally.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. All it took was me fucking refreshing the shit. They really did not want me to hear a disabled guy yell the N-word.
I was. Okay, what were you trying to say? God damn it.
Why the fuck? If you have Tourette's and you have a where you involuntarily say shit, right?
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you go to a public awards show?
You know what? No, he should be allowed to. Who cares? He's gonna have a spaz out moment. Okay, is it really? He's literally. It's a movie about him. The whole point of the movie is to accept people with Tourette's, and now people are like, "Oh my god, a man with Tourette's said something fucked up in public. We can't allow this." Oh, you're giving him an award for the movie that's literally telling you to accept him. You fucking hypocrites.
Impeccable.
He should be allowed to go. He should be allowed to go to them awards. He deserves it. He worked hard for that.
The real Tourette's person, the best representation is the fucking Tourette's guy from YouTube.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, bro. Do you know about? Well, I want to play a Cyrax video. The problem is, Cyrax is the least interesting part about it, but it's the video he's listening to while on call with his fake fiancée Cassandra. Do you know anything about this?
No, I do not. I'm actually quite blind to it.
Okay, so Cassandra was this woman who recorded like so many hours of like live FaceTime calls with Cyrax pretending to be his fiance and be together with him. And Cyrax, he goes to the mall to try and get with her. It's happened back around like New Year's. So someone like pays for an Uber to take Chance to the mall in Akron. By the way, the mall is literally 7 miles from his house. Just to put this in perspective. He goes to the mall and he gets a text like, "Oh my god, Chance, I've been kidnapped." What? Fuck! and he's running around the mall like a headless chicken because his phone is about to die. He needs to call the cops. You know, his fiance's been fucking kidnapped by John and taken to Miami, Cuba, and he has to leave the mall because he has no money. He doesn't know what to do. It's freezing temperatures outside. He's only got like his normal hoodie on. He's fucked. And so he's freezing to death in the cold and the snow until a cop eventually picks him up as he's walking towards a hotel and gives him like $5 to go on the bus and get the fuck out of there, to go back home.
Beautiful.
Anyway, I was listening to these leaked calls the other day, and I'm in pain from this. I have done my best to not express this to you because the slander is real. The slander,
if you will.
Yeah, it's like a appetite.
Okay.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's do one last before I leave and do my thing.
Okay.
Cyrix time. All roads lead to him.
Whoever it is, I want you to literally bitch slap them and be like, yo, put this shit back to where it was about 15 years ago. Thank you.
Thank you, and bye-bye.
Hey, oh, God. Hey, Foamy was not wrong on the shit he was saying about stupid people, though. Like, he was spitting facts.
Dude.
Did you hear that?
Yep.
Foamy. I'm like, no. He can't be talking about the squirrel. No fucking way Cyrex knows anything about Foamy. No
Dude, he was
fucking
spitting,
way.
like, truth. Like, he was spilling the tea.
Like, honestly, like, he's not wrong. Like, we need to just grab every stupid person on the face of the earth, roll them in one big ass ball, and just throw them off the cliff.
He's just repeating what the squirrel said, like it's the funniest thing in the entire world. Once again, just NPC. Did you hear that joke?
Damn it.
Did you hear that joke? The joke was funny. This was the joke. I know I just played it for you, but now I'm going to verbally repeat it in case you didn't catch the nuance of how hilarious it was the first time. Like, I don't know how Cassandra did this. She's coughing and wheezing a lot during these phone calls, and she's talked about what it is that she had to do that resulted in her coughing and wheezing so much in order to be able to put up with the goblin for extended periods of time. And I cannot blame her for that at all, because it is like mind-numbing listening to this shit. I can't imagine having to listen to it and respond to it live.
I'm off the cliff.
Eliminating all the dumbasses in the world. Yeah, but then again, if we got rid of all the stupid people, what would normal people like us have to laugh
at? Normal people like us. Normal people like us. See this? This is the face of normal. It's gonna get worse.
Normal people like us. The guy who is trolled and laughed at by quite literally tens of thousands of people on multiple different platforms. The person who is the butt of every joke that happens anywhere near them ever just had the audacity to say, what would normal people like us laugh at if those other stupid people, not me, those other people, disappeared? Insane. I mean, this is like maybe the most delusional I've ever seen him. And it's not even about something insane like a record deal or a racing contract. It's just his detachment from like what his own identity is and the way the world sees him.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, they kind of are free comedy. You know what I mean? It's not entirely bad.
No, but still, it's like, yeah. Like, still, it's like...
So what'd you get into over at Grandma's today?
No, just...
People who have been married for a very... And he's referring...
Yeah.
How would you know, Chance? The only family who ever wants to see you is your own grandma, and you live with her.
I would say I visit my sister Dale and bashing on...
Up right away, his side, and not thinking...
The sister.
She did.
Oh, you had...
Of course, to go outside with what Rupel actually...
Jeez, wow.
And honestly, with the line of work that I'm in anyway...
I'm trying to figure out when the... Because he literally plays Foamy the squirrel in this and fucking blew my mind.
For very long at all. We all know that.
No.
We're getting out. We're doing
I guess he's assuming because
this.
I mean,
Room for.
Oh.
If you go back and like photography,
do him by
security guard, like
Who the fuck is it?
for $150. That's it. I'm like, where the f- don't buy this.
We're gonna buy.
Ever season right now.
Let's say that's.
over again, and she's like, "I'm watching, honey," and he's like, "Okay," but he keeps looking over to check before.
Oh yes.
I don't. I've probably seen his videos before.
Uncle Cooper is. You probably have.
God damn it! Fucking no. God, fucking, damn it!
Impeccable. All of this was impeccable. Every time I see Cyrax,
Yeah, every time you see him.
I just get I don't know how to quite describe it, but I feel like I'm going to hell every time I find something new about Cyrax.
Yeah.
Cyrax is a genetic abomination. An example that there is merit to eugenics.
He is. Yet the most mind-boggling thing about him is that he's not inbred or anything like that. He was just born like this.
He just exists.
There was the ICE video where he was threatening to kill ICE agents a while back. Did you hear about that?
Yes.
That one fucking got me because it's like he doesn't know what ICE is. He literally thinks they're just taking Americans. He literally thinks they're like a random terrorist group. Oh my fucking god. Just ridiculous. Okay, well, I think that's it for just that one Cyrax clip where he talks about Foamy the squirrel and my goat gets fucking slandered.
Who's your goat?
Well, it was Foamy the squirrel, but I mean that more like sarcastically because the guy that makes the video, Anti-Matter Morty, he talks shit about Foamy the squirrel, and god damn it, the slander is completely accurate. God fucking damn it. It's completely fucking accurate. It's just basic takes with a funny Fred voice from like 2005. Just
Let's watch one more Cyrax thing.
one more Cyrax thing. Okay. Okay, well. Okay, let's let's go straight to the source. Oh boy. Dancing
Goblin
sand.
What I'll do is I'll set you right here so you
You know what? Fuck, this is gonna be the last thing we see for tonight. All right, let's do this.
There's Cassandra in the corner, and Cyrax, he's about to boogie down. Fuck yes.
see, like, can you see like the full? Are we good?
The fucking Sasuke shirt.
Ah, that's fine.
I paused my anime to be here. Oh yeah.
The lack of shoulders. This music fucking sucks. Oh my god.
Yeah.
You could tell if he's fighting for her life right now.
This is so intense, bro.
Is this interpretive dance?
I don't know. I don't fucking know. He just wanted to boogie down for Cassandra. Bust it down. Cool style.
He's dancing like the only thing he's ever seen has been like those K-pop music videos, but he doesn't have the agility for it, so this is what he's just doing.
Yeah. Well,
Poor Cassandra.
this poor woman, she's trying so hard not to laugh. It's killing her to not laugh. It's amazing.
She's a trooper.
Every day she's having to get baked this fucking drunk as shit just to tolerate him. It's amazing.
She has this retard. She's just nodding her head, hoping to God. He dances like an autistic kid listening to like emo in her bedroom.
Well, I think there's your answer, bro.
Oh, Cassandra, you're doing your best.
I think she's making fun of him. She's just like looking at her phone, looking at memes. So long. It's amazing. Is he doing a Hail Hitler?
It's not a Hitler salute, Mock. It's a Roman salute.
So many gay ass scary hand motions. Goddamn. You know what that reminded me of? They reminded me of like that fucking VTuber concert right there.
Oh yeah, it's of that one dude where he's just like moving around all over the screen.
Just fucking black dude kind of recreating that, but like the R. Kelly. Girl, fuck me. Bitch, fuck you. What? Bitch, I wish you motherfucking would burn my clothes.
Oh, I can do a lot heavier stuff than that. Like,
Oh my god, and he's
let's see
pulling
how I
out the
find it
Xbox
here.
controller and everything.
He's playing the fucking song on his Xbox on like YouTube. I think that's what he's doing. That's This is so fucking goddamn. Bro.
Let's see. I know you'll know this one right here.
I don't know how to say this. This might be offensive, but Cyrax has the hands of like how to. He has the gangly demon hands of like a 40-year-old transgender shooter. I don't know how to explain this. Like,
Oh,
his
are we talking
hand-
about that? Oh, are we talking about that one transgender neo-Nazi shooter?
Oh yeah, that's kind of not the exact. Oh my god, people were comparing him to Quagmire's dad. He was like in the Navy, Rhode Island, became trans. This is literally just like Quagmire's dad from Family Guy.
Except incestuous.
Oh God, he didn't fuck his kids or some shit, did
Oh
he?
no! The sister. Don't worry.
He fucked his sister? What?
Or wanted to? Who knows?
Oh my God! I thought you were about to make the story way worse. Oh God!
All I know is they were also a neo-Nazi, which is the funniest thing ever. Everyone but the supposed target demographic for neo-Nazis is coming out as neo-Nazis.
God damn it!
Let's continue.
Where'd he go?
Hearing Cyrax try to talk like a
Where did he go? I know it's here, motherfucker. Here we go.
There's definitely no right way. The more you can fall in love with the obsession of it and the chasing. To me, that's the win.
Twas the night before Sprites, when Santa Claus.
The fucking Sprite cranberry commercial.
He's
gonna move the chair out the way. He needs room for these moves.
The Skrillex. That's first of the year equinox.
Santa's playing the fucking piano. Oh God, what is he sending? Oh yeah, did they kill Hunk in Resident Evil Requiem? Yeah, completely off topic by the way. Oh yeah. He's going robot mode, bro. Fuck.
The hairline dying off is just making this so much better. Oh, Cassandra.
I'm fucking dead right now. What is this?
Oh, she's breaking.
Take it. 10 minutes of him boogieing down. Fuck.
Oh man, that was so good.
You know what's really interesting? You know what's really interesting to me about this video? We haven't seen this angle of Cyrax's room since like Marty was still alive. And even then, back when it's like older Marty clips when Cyrax is freaking out about the ice bullet, he hasn't shown like this angle in so fucking long. Where like you can see his window.
God help me.
So is that all you wanted to see today? Is that all of it?
I can't take it anymore.
Okay. Well, in that case, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is the end of the return of the Machiavelli Podcast 2026 edition. We're what do you think I should name this podcast when it goes up? What do you have any ideas?
Oh dear Jesus.
I have some ideas.
And they are
my idea is it's just like some guy standing. He's got like his hand on his heart, standing for the Pledge of Allegiance, and the title is just "Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the anthem of the United States of America." And then the video just opens with "Bomb, bomb, 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 Iran, bomb, 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 Iran."
Iran. When you really think about it, singing up for Pledge of Allegiance is like insane dick riding of a country.
Are we the only country that actually like does that?
Yes.
I've always wondered about that. Like, why are we the only ones?
It's just incredible dick riding.
You know, these Europeans, if they want their countries back, they're gonna need to learn how to ride that dick. They're gonna have to fucking learn to love that dick when they ride it. They need to learn it, love it, and live it. That's what they're gonna have to do. We didn't even talk about like Rupert Lowe or like the Restore Party in Britain. I feel like that would be an interesting thing to talk about, but I think we've done enough. Okay. You got anything else?
Impeccable.
Okay, well, there's one other idea I've had, but you don't have to be part of it. Of just doing like gameplay shit in on the days where like you're not available and you're busy or something. I'm just like, you know what? Maybe I could just record myself playing some game while shit talking about random stuff in the news. I feel like
that works. That works perfectly.
Yeah. Well, I'll let you choose. What are some games you think would be good for that?
Play Dark Souls or something while you're just shit talking the state of like a Lolcow or something.
Oh my god, that'd be something. Because I've had this idea in my head of doing like some kind of build in Dark Souls or Elden Ring based on like either Cyrax or King Cobra. With Cyrax being like using infected daggers, throwing like poop jars at people, like and Cobra being like using every kind of magic possible and abusing the shit out of drugs. That's kind of my idea. Okay. Well, is that all we have for today?
Yes.
Oh wait, oh my. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been your host, Rabbi Shmuley and Dave Portnoy. We will be back again at some point. I fucking guess. I don't know. Anyway, goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.